Are you lying to me? Oh no, there they are. Let's just focus on getting our groups together. Oh dear, there's actually a fair few units there. Now, in our position, we should warp in some Stalkers. We're dealing with a fair bit of air. What do you mean in location invalid? Let's get them in the group, move up, and once it's clear, we can go get the second objective. Let's use the Stalkers and the shield regeneration just to act kind of like a taunt. With these Colossi going, we mostly just need to keep them covered, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Jesus, the Guardians are going to be annoying. Just try and save up some energy to get another pylon up. Alright, Stalkers... You know what, since the Avengers aren't being visible right now, we can use them to get rid of the caves. So while everything else is busy just taking out units. Oh. No, it's just an Ultralisk. Right, caves are dealt with. Will allow us to just clear out this area. Okay, is the Megalith in safety? Hey, freaking queen. Why do they have the old queens? Alright, let's get a pylon down.
Phase link authorized. The Megalith is now disabling the fourth lock.
I thought something was wrong. I was like, why am I not getting my 4 gateways? It turns out I forgot to turn one into a gateway. Let's just stack an Avenger there. And get moving to the side objective.
Very well.
Since most of our army won't be able to make it.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Well, fortunately we have a lot of units. You know, we have the Colossi and the Stalkers to just quickly take care of this. And these power cores don't take much anyway.
Both power cores have been obtained. I'll begin working on them immediately.
Alright, let's get some more units out. Couple Stalkers, couple Sentries, Zealots, and all that.
I am here in the
Unfortunately, we did it way before the stasis lock was finished. You know, this is a simple mission.
Lock destabilization is nearly finished. The Megalith will disembark soon.
Do we really need air upgrades when I look at it? Nah. We have the Avengers.
State thy bidding. I serve. For now.
Okay, everybody needs to group up.
The shadows.
Why are these Stalkers just on the hill?
Is the void. I am the voice.
Alright, let's get a bunch of Stalkers and bring in a Zealot for the front line.
I am here.
Now the Megalith is going to get moving.
Awakens.
It's going to be a long push.
Intriguing.
The lock is down and the Megalith is traveling. Stasis grid at 20%. Wait. I'm detecting activity in the Zerg hive nearby. They're reinforcing the last lock.
There is an entire Zerg hive cluster between the Megalith and the last stasis lock. Our only option is to fight through it.
Fortunately, we can reinforce as we go, since we have the warp-in pylons to act as warp points. So our army is a good composition right now. It has the siege capability and the damage output to take care of any key units, plus the regeneration for our mechanical units and structures. So we don't really have that much to fear, plus the Megalith counts as a big, lovely unit. Hello. Oh no! This one Colossi! Run for the hills, Colossi!
You require my skill.
Oh, I guess a bunch of Avengers died.
Seismic disturbance detected. Nidus worms are inbound on your location. You require more Vespine gas.
Oh, your Vespine gas.
This warrior awakens.
Where are those Nidus worms you were talking about?
I
serve the firstborn.
There is no Nidus worm.
Your allies are in battle.
It shall be as you say.
Oh dear, that's a fair few units going. We should be fine now, we still have the main brunt of our force. Let's hopefully soon have the energy to activate another warp-in point. Oh, here's a Nidus worm. Oh no! Not the pylon! Not like I'm swimming in pylon power. Oh dear, this may become a problem since it looks like our positioning's a bit fucked over. Stalkers, use your warp ability. Always useful. Right, pylon ready. Let's plant it down here. Those Zergs really don't want me to have warp power. Let's move forward a bit so we can get some room. Oh dear, Stalkers went a bit too close. Fortunately, we have everything we need. We've just got to take care of this base little by little. Shouldn't take much. And if we wanted to, we could have taken this base earlier and used it for an expansion, but we really didn't have any need. At most, what you have to fear of is potential momentum shift, which would result in the megalith taking damage. Which is really nothing that can't be fixed with a few units. Just a simple mission overall. The megalith's taking damage. Yeah, it seems to be all of it cleared up. Except this one overseer. Get over here.
You require my skill. I am here.
The final lock is destabilizing, and the grid is down. We've done it. Cybros is free from stasis.
Recall our forces from Endion's surface. We take this battle to Cybros.
I think my army was supposed to be there, but they still followed my move command. Okay. Well, we got the side objective completed there, and we got a new specialization for a unit. So we're doing pretty well. This mission is honestly a very easy mission. I don't really understand why why this mission honestly exists for hard and such. It's not that hard. You just get a couple. You already have plenty to defend it. You just need to get some air defense, and then it's all settled.
A new combat unit awaits factional assignment hierarchy.
All right, Rohana. Oh, Alaric has something to say. That's unusual.
I assume your plan is to bind these robotic warriors to your will.
They will be allowed their freedom, much like Phoenix. Making slaves of them is what led to their revolt before.
Oh, this foolish idealism taxes my patience.
Idealism? They are the replications of our greatest champions. Was it so different when we gave your people freedom by breaking them away from Malash's grip?
Only to deliver them to mine. I could not allow my people to be guided by Amon's lies any further. But make no mistake, they are not free. Freedom is a delusion, granted to the weak by the strong.
You speak as Amon does. For the sake of your life, that will change.
Instill the Phoenix machine as the new executor of the Purifiers, and use them as the tools of destruction they were built to be.
Why was Endion chosen as the world Cybros was to orbit?
For thousands of years, it has been a research retreat. Here, Protoss scholars secluded themselves from political affairs to focus on the task of devising technology that would benefit the Empire. The Psi Matrix was first conceived here. When it was decided that the Purifiers would be shut down, they became a symbol of achievement, but also the dangers of it.
So they were brought to a research colony.
Where better than a place where our greatest scientists resided, constantly improving Cybros' stasis field.
And how many resided on the world below?
800,000 Kalai, a contingent of Templar.
I only hope their deaths were swift.
It was the Zerg. I'm pretty sure something they end up doing regardless.
Greetings, Hierarch.
Why are you talking to me? I didn't give you the option to talk. We have some spare solarite though, so let's just go quickly take care of that. Alright, we barely have any room to do anything because we were completely used up on solarite. It looks like there isn't really going to be much I can change, really. The abilities we have now are okay. Can't really change much until we get more solarite. Well, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. Who's gonna talk right now? Damn it.
Cybros will not be able to resist the Zerg for long. We should move quickly if we hope to save the Purifiers.
I require your honest counsel, Phoenix. Do you believe the Purifiers will join us?
I do not know. They may harbor rage, resentment for the actions of our forebears.
The Daylom is not the Conclave. We are united in purpose, like never before.
And that is why the Purifiers must be allowed to choose their fate for themselves. Without freedom, a people can be controlled, but never united.
This is true, and yet the Firstborn have ill need of another enemy.
And I believe in you to not create one. Your actions determine the future for both the Templar and the Purifiers. But now is the time to act, Hierarch.
You are right. The way forward may be difficult, but it is necessary. Thank you, my friend.
He's not your friend, he's a robot. He just has, like, a piece of Phoenix's brain or something.
Your plan worked, Karax. The stasis grid is down. We must act now.
If we can bring Cybros online, the battle station should begin to defend itself.
And the Purifiers?
They have lain dormant for millennia. They may still harbor anger towards us. If they turn on us, we will have to fight.
We failed them before, not understanding what it was we had birthed. These personalities may be replications, but they are alive.
After spending so much time with Phoenix, I share your belief.
A part of me makes me think he's going crazy because of Phoenix's rambling. But since there isn't much... Oh right, I forgot about the army upgrades.
We have received new robotic siege technology, Hierarch. Please make your selection.
Yep, we have the Colossus, as we've seen before. Now, their fire beam actually gets upgraded for the campaign. It sets fire to the ground they hit, dealing bonus damage in the area for a few seconds. Basically, it makes what they do even better. Pretty much, that's it. Now, we can change this to the Reavers! You remember these guys from Starcraft 1? These were the original Siege Protoss. They are slow and fat, and just... You had to get a dropship for them, they were so slow. But the Reavers did so much damage. And the whole ability is changed up, so it's more useful this time. Originally, this stuff cost minerals, and it was annoying to stock up. Now it's just on a cooldown. And it does a fuck ton of damage. So we're going to be bringing the Reavers this mission, since we had a mission completely dedicated to the Colossi already.
The legendary Arbiter vessels have been reconstructed due to our great need. They can be deployed at your discretion.
Arbiters. Oh yeah! You know the mothership in the StarCraft 2 multiplayer? Which has the cloak field? This is where it came from. Arbiters passively cloak nearby units. They can perform mass recall, which allows them to bring any units they want to the Arbiter's location. And they can also freeze enemy units, which means you can easily set up an attack with these guys. We may as well bring them around. They are effectively a mix of an assault and a support ship. Now, we didn't use Ascendants last mission, so we're not going to be changing these guys. Phoenix, same thing. We didn't use Air last mission, so they're being left alone. Sentries, we're going to be changing up. We're going to be bringing the Energizers again for the extra pylon field placement and the attack speed increase. Immortals, we didn't use them last mission, so they'll be left alone. The Dark Templar will, however, be changed onto the standard Dark Templar, since we were making use of them last mission, so it's time to change up. And we're going to give the Dragoons another time to shine. You know, it's nice. I like that the fact they brought in old units again, even if it's just for the single player. It's a little bit of a nostalgia fest. I mean, there are problems with this game, but hey, I can look past some of them. And for the Zealots, we've made use of Centurions and Sentinels recently, so let's bring the Spin to Win back.
We are the blades of iron.
Our army composition is mostly going to be based on Ire tech this time around. And with that, we're pretty much set to go on to the next mission.
With the stasis grid down, the Zerg have begun infesting the surface of Cybros. We do not have long if we wish to save the Purifiers. Your Templar are ready, Hierarch. Give the word, and it shall be reclaimed.
Yep, so the Zerg are faster than us, sadly. But we should be able to take care of things quickly.
These Zerg are truly as tenacious as the Archives claim. Their infestation already spreads across the surface.
And Amon's hybrid have begun fortifying the hives. We must hope for the aid of the Purifiers to win this battle.
Indeed. According to the station schematics, Cybros' power architecture is divided into 4 distinct quadrants. Each is sealed by 3 null circuits. Destroying all of the circuits in a quadrant should restore its power, activating at least some of the purifiers.
We will need to keep a watchful eye upon the core matrix. If the Zerg destroy it, Cybros falls as well.
We have a double-sided mission here, but with 2 objectives, which is nice to see. First off, we gotta defend the, this giant-ass thing here.
We should try to locate the null circuits as soon as it is safe to do so, Hierarch.
And the other end is, well, the null circuits.
Artanis, there are unpowered cannons placed near the core matrix. With enough fortification, this would be a defensible position.
That was my idea right off the bat, Phoenix. Yep, the game gives you some cannons to start off with to give some basic defense. Effectively, you want to just cover the entrances that they would usually come from, and up here. That way, anything that comes around will usually get shot down before it gets near the Purifier core itself. But for now, since we're starting up our base, we're going to just activate these 2 cannons or act as our early defense while we build up our army. And we have a little mall here, right away. Nice to see. We got the gas going, we have a robotics facility, but we need other buildings. They started us off with barely anything. Get this Purifier core going. That's not a Purifier core, that's a Cybernetics core. It's all this talk about Purifiers, man. Let's get a pylon up as well to extend the pylon field range. Don't want to be cramped up on our base. And really, for now, it's mostly going towards how we're gonna handle this. I mean, we could go the standard ground heavy kind of composition I've been using with stalkers, stuff like that. At the same time, we could make use of other kind of compositions. We could go heavy air. We could make use of phoenixes and arbiters and all that. Let's see. While the forge is going, we can't really do much. Let's get a pylon up here for defense. And let's get a Templar. Yeah, let's get Avengers. No, wait, no, not Avengers. The, damn it, it's the High Templar that are evil. I can't remember the name.
A Zerg force is preparing to move on the core matrix. Warriors, defend the core!
We're already ready, Artanis. We got a fair few Zealots and an Immortal. And help the cannons as well in case there's any air. Really, this shouldn't be that difficult. It should just be a few Zerg units that are easy to take care of. Right, all this is up and going. Yeah, it's just the everyday kind of units. Right, let's get an ascendant. That's what they're called.
You have not enough
Vengeance for the betrayed.
Oh wow, these guys are squishy. Look at their health and shields. Damn.
Until I choose otherwise.
And wow, that's the range of their psionic orb. Wow. Wow. These guys are probably going to be a bit dangerous. And zap.
Acceptable. We stand. The talons of slain listen.
Just gonna nom some energy just early on. Right, we got a fair few probes going, so let's get another gateway.
We should head out and destroy the null circuits. The purifiers will attack the Zerg and slow their attacks upon the core.
That is a good point to make, Carrocks, but at the same time, we don't really have the best base defense set up yet, so we don't really want to go out straight away. So do we? Yeah, we have Dragoons and all that ready to go. Let's get a couple of more units, and then we'll be ready. Oh, and now the side objectives showed up.
I'm detecting a purifier awakening on its own. Wait, something is amiss. The AI has gone rogue.
Its Solarite memory lattice has grown irreversibly unstable. We should disable it. At least we can put its Solarite to use.
Hey, we found one of the null circuits over here. Cute. Let's see, what do we need? We should probably get some air units in this mission when I'm thinking about it. Nope, we got another attack incoming, but it's just a couple of units. The Zealots will take care of it.
There, a null circuit. Destroy it, and power should begin to flow again.
In a second. We want to get our base buildings. Along with another cannon here for defense. And then the probe can go back to work.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, looking at this, we should... Wow, Ascendants are cheap in terms of minerals. Let's get another one out. Oh, right, the gateways. Oops. I keep forgetting I need to activate that gateway.